with Youngjoe today. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here, man.
Thank you for coming. We looked around, we saw some shoes that you liked, and you did pick out a few stuff, including the Louis V's.
Yeah.
I really like these. So we're going to talk some style, we're going to talk some music, but we want to get to know you as well. So talk to me a little bit about, you were born here in Tampa?
Yeah, I was actually born and raised here in Tampa, 813, soon to be the 656.
Second area code, because that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. They changing the area code, but yeah, I was born here, man.
Tampa, Florida.
Raised the flags, man. Tampa.
Tell me what Tampa means to you, then. What Tampa culture means to you.
Oh man, it's everything, especially being a part of it. I just feel like Tampa is like constantly growing.
Sure.
I've always seen people like throughout the years move here from different places to get a fresh start. So I want to say that Southern hospitality is there for sure. When it comes to talent, man, there's so many talented people here, from athletes to singers to writers to artists to poets. I even, I see a lot of people's art now in galleries that are here based in Tampa. So,
yeah, no, Tampa definitely has a lot of artistry.
Yeah, so I like to see people that are grounded with that stuff. But yeah, I just think it's a place for opportunity, man. I think it's going to continue to grow. The market is getting bigger and bigger, as you can see. The reason for the area code change. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to see what's to come for it.
For sure. How has the culture here influenced your music?
Crazy enough, it's zero. And
really? Okay.
Yeah, and it's probably because there's not much of a niche for my market, R&B. But the crazy part is, I am somebody from Tampa that is putting R&B on the map.
Yeah, because you don't hear a lot of R&B here.
Yeah, I feel like I influenced the culture here in Tampa as far as R&B. Just from back in the day, I mean, we could get testimonials from people who like really been doing this for a long time. But like my first record deal was with Cash Money Records about 10 years ago. I had a song called Lights Low that was really huge on Billboard, MTV, things like that. And that came right here from Tampa. We shot the music video in Club Sky, so that was the first time you saw Club Sky on television. A lot of the artists that are from here, from Pusha to many others, Rob Diesel, shout out to the Nightlife Kings. They were all in the music video back then. These people, this is like me, like growing the culture. It was produced by Cool and Dre, who went on to get a Grammy from the Carters with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's amazing.
It was also executive produced by Lil Wayne. So, I mean, I feel like I took R&B at that time and I put it in the forefront to where the world could see it and know that Tampa had R&B to offer. So since then, I've just been like kind of molding the city and the new talent, and I love to see the new talent coming up and like give them that extra boost to get where they need to go.
You said, so that was 10 years ago. How long have you been doing music yourself?
Honestly, professionally, it would be about 12 years now.
Okay.
But I've been singing my whole life. I mean, my mom was a choir director in the church.
Okay.
So growing
shout
up,
out moms, happy Mother's Day.
Shout out to Duke, happy Mother's Day. She was a choir director, so watching her like just orchestrate everything just made me like passionate about it. Cause I was raised by a single mom, so when you with your mom constantly, what you see her do, she kind of like your hero.
Yeah, for sure.
Your
she
mother,
inspired
so
you. Yeah, no, my kid wanted to come today to watch you.
Exactly. So that's like one of those things that like you get to see, and then as you grow into it, like you said, I'm grounded in the city. I was grounded in that church, 24th Avenue. I was grounded there. Grew up here in the neighborhood, and then became something that everybody could see and say, oh wow, he did it. That's the kid who's been singing since we can remember, since elementary school.
So it's always been your dream. There was never nothing.
There was never nothing else. Music is gonna be it.
That's dope. I love that, and you are doing it because it has. How have you changed too? Because I've known you for. I mean, I started Nightlife Kings a couple years ago. So I've known you for a while, and I have seen you change. So how does that change? In the time that you've started music, how have you changed? How has that?
Yeah, I want to say I got more into the business side of it. So you got the music, and there's the music business, and a lot of the times these artists, we're so talented and we're so focused on the love and the passion for our music that we go into it head first. And oftentimes we forget to take care of the business, and the business is what feeds the family.
Exactly.
And so if you can't make money off of what you love doing, sometimes it starts to feel like a job, and a job that's not paying well. And if you can't afford to continue to do it, most of the times people just completely stop. They don't want anything to do with it. It's too expensive. And I understand that side of it. So my goal was to unselfishly remove myself from the forefront to try to pull back and help people that were coming up. And I've been able to do it with a lot of people. You know, I don't want to say too many names, but I've been a part of a lot of situations here in the city and worked with a lot of the people who are now, you know, flourishing and having an opportunity to do their thing on a broader scale. So it's beautiful to sit back and watch. And then I have a family, so I'm a family man. So I get to spend more time with my family now, being able to produce in the studios. I spend more time at home than on the road, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, so you grew, basically. You definitely grew from what you were, and now you're producing. I know you said that you were directing too. You wanted to start directing
Definitely.
too. Have you directed music videos? You directed your own music video?
I direct all of my music videos.
Okay, that's dope.
Every Youngjoe video you've ever seen, I directed it. It's shot by someone else, but directed by me.
Okay.
I do my own treatments and everything, and I think all artists should, because a lot of times when you're writing the music, you're writing it a certain way that you want your story to be portrayed. And if you have the ability to see that story and that vision, I think you should have some type of creative control when it comes to directing.
100% agree with it. I think that if it's your vision and your artistry, you should be in control of that. I know we talked a little bit when you said that you had Rob Diesel and Pusha T 10 years ago in that music video. Let's talk about support, because then that means they have supported you after these years, and these are some heavy hitters in our city too. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about the support that you've received from your city, from the IN4, from your friends that I'm sure became family.
For sure, like we could start with you know, like Rob Diesel, for instance. He's you know, we started out in promotions together right here in the city at Prana, one of the premier clubs in Ybor City. We started out there, a street team together. Okay. You know, he was from Spring Hill, and he came out here. We met, we linked instantly, and we just started throwing parties and inviting people, and became like best friends. And like, it was even a point in time where Rob Diesel was on stage with me as my hype man. While we opened up for Bun B, Jordan Sparks together. You know.
Damn, a time I wish I could have seen.
Yeah, I mean, the footage is online if people want to see it.
So, on YouTube? Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to drop your YouTube later too.
Most definitely. But you know, we've conquered the stage together, and then we conquered the streets together. We conquered the promo side of things. So we understood what it took to get to the level that now we have in the nightlife scene, and you know, even to the point with Pusha T, you know, he was one of the people that we met from promoting the clubs, you know, throwing parties. You know, he was from up north. He came with a certain rap swag that we like, so we brought him in, family, you know, and we all continue to give each other that support and help build each other up. And that's what I mean, like, you know, it's one man can't get the job done. We all have to at some point come together, and we bring people in.
It takes a village.
Definitely, and Tampa is our village.
For sure. So talk to me about the projects you've dropped. You know, you had it was Late Night Vibes.
Late Night Vibes.
You just released that last month. In April.
Yeah, in April.
Talk to me about that project. How you come up with that project?
Well, the crazy part is that project has already been recorded and was done 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you just released it.
I just released it.
What had you halted then? What stopped that?
All right. Last year I spent the whole year incarcerated in federal prison. I was actually locked up with Kodak Black in Miami FDC. Shout out to Bill Capri, man, free Bill. But the crazy part about it was the music was done. I had a deal on the table right before I went away, and we wanted to give it to the record label. So we had to fight to get the rights back to the records because we were in the process of
giving it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so there was a lot of legalities with it. Once I came home, there hadn't been music released from me since 2018. So
which is always something.
The people.
And it's a good album. I was listening.
Yeah, it's really good. And
you had one song on there, "Seen It," I believe it's called.
Seen It All.
Seen It All. And it's got, I mean, it's pretty up there on Spotify too. If y'all haven't checked it out, Late Night Vibes on Spotify, Apple Music.
Definitely. Definitely. And there's a video for that too. Check that out too. Seen It All, Youngjoe, Seen It All.
What inspired that project? I mean, 2 years ago, because I know you got some features on there too. I think Bossman Chiefs was on that one
Chiefs
as well.
Boss Man. Shout out to Chiefs Boss Man.
Chiefs
Green
Boss Man.
Money Gang. He's doing his thing too. Yeah, I mean, just that music for Late Night Vibes. I had been going to the studio like every day from like 8 p.m. to like 9 in the morning.
Putting in work.
Yeah, like hard hours, like missing my family, missing my friends, but really just grinding. So it just turned out to be a vibe every night. So I'm like, man, these are just late night vibes. This is what I come up with. I have a song and a video out called 9 a.m. in Tampa.
I like that one.
Yeah. So I did that one at 9 a.m. So that's the irony in that title. But it was just like it was just a matter of like, I'm always recording. I'm always creating. I got thousands of songs recorded, and I'm actually in the process of releasing another project, but we had to get that one out of the way so that we could give the people more. So now, you know, me owning 100% of my masters, producing all of my records and everything. Yeah, it's a great feeling for me as an artist to want to release more music, because now I can kind of channel all of that stuff in for myself. So it's great. It's a great opportunity. Future of R&B is on the way. That's the new.
I'm excited. That's what it's called, Future of R&B. That's your new album. When you releasing that one?
We don't have a date on it yet, but it's already done. The project is done. Everything will be. We don't have a release date on it yet. We kind of want to simmer and let the people enjoy this one for now. But it's definitely on the way soon, before the summer ends.
Okay, that's exciting. I know that, you know, being that we're in coronavirus, we got to self-quarantine and stuff. How has that stopped, you know, because you just released an album, you feel me? I'm sure that there's touring that has to come with that, and going to different cities and meeting new people. How's this stopped you, and how have you conquered it? How have you kept grinding? Well,
it's actually opened the doors for innovative ways to reach out to your audience online, and I find myself doing that a lot more. I'm on live a lot more. I've been on live with like Tank and his artists, and just different singers and producers, and we're introducing our audiences to each other. So it's kind of like, it's a way to be a little bit more personal with the people that are watching. So
and the people that are watching are more aware, because you go out and there's a lot of buzz and stuff. Now you're in your own home and you're actually paying attention. You're feeling it.
Definitely. I've even noticed an increase in the fan base just because of that factor. The fact that people are home and they can actually sit back and listen to the music. So people aren't in a rush to just go. They want to sit down and really get to know music again.
And I think that this time, honestly, for R&B music too, I think that this has been, it's an amazing time, because people are just chilling at home. We're not in that party scene. We're going super hard. I mean, salute to all of the artists that do have the hype music, but this right now, we need some time for yourself, and that's when that you listen to that music and you vibe. And so I think that quarantine right now is the time this is for R&B to come back. There was an era for R&B. You said it yourself, you're influencing it to come back. So we need it to come back hard. So I'm glad that we got you, Youngjoe. We got some shoes too, but before we talk about the shoes, before we start trying out these shoes, you said you had the Future of R&B is your next project that's coming out. Do we have any other projects that we're gonna look forward to?
Future of R&B project, and there's a collaboration project in the works right now too. I don't want to speak too much on it because we're still doing the paperwork on the group. Okay. But there's an R&B group that'll be coming to Tampa soon, and we're gonna try to make some things happen with that. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned, y'all. Well, thank you. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you too.
Youngjoe813 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can tap in with me on Youngjoe_813 on Snapchat. Music available everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, anywhere music is streamed. Youngjoe, Late Night Vibes out right now. Youngjoe, My Way Out available right now, and Youngjoe, Future of R&B on the way. What's up?
What's up? All right, let's try these shoes on. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Disrespectfully Speaking, and _Disrespectfully Speaking on Instagram. We're gonna try some shoes again. Thank you, Bolt813. Thank you, Youngjoe, for being with me. I appreciate it.
Most definitely.
I'm excited for these right here.
Yeah, these look real good. I like it.
Chanel tote, Louis purse, red bottom heels, and you do it first. I can have you and her, but around the way, girl, that's what I prefer. That designer don't make you fancy. Need a girl that can tickle my fancy. And right now, I don't really know ya. Got a whole world I wanna show ya. I really wanna know your name.